Okay, so let's go ahead. I think in the previous class we went through with elementary signal. So we finished unit step, we finished ramp function. Then we went through with the mixture of ramp and unit step. So any doubts, anyone till there?
No, sir.
Okay, so I hope everyone understood how to perform R of t plus 3 and 2 times of R of t plus 3. So there is a slight change with respect to amplitude. So your amplitude scaling plays a major role. So now I hope everyone understood how to do addition, subtraction, and slightly about multiplication also. And amplitude scaling, shifting, category, everything is done, right? So today we'll try to deal only on multiplication of signals. So we will try to analyze if the signals are given. So what are the questions they may can expect in this multiplication today? Okay, so you can make a heading as multiplication of signals. So straight away, let me move on to the problem. Just check out, is this paint is visible to everyone? Paint is visible, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, write on the question. For the given signals x1 of t and x2 of t, for the given signals x1 of t and x2 of t, perform the following. Perform the following. So first one is you need to perform addition of two signal, so that we will cover everything in one problem now. Then we'll move on to only multiplication. Okay, so x1 of 2 you are supposed to add, right? So similarly you need to perform x1 of t minus x2 of t. Last is you need to go with the multiplication category. So that is what our major problems for today's session. Multiply with x2 of t. So this is the task what they have asked, and let me trace the inputs x1 and x2 what they are given. So just make a note. Let me divide it to half. Yeah, so let's move on. So write down the given x of t. Is it visible what I'm writing?
Yes.
So they are given signal from -3 to +3. So this is your x1 of t. So -3 to this with amplitude of 1. This is in your initial 0. So this is your first signal x1 of t. Okay. So for this x-axis is time. Yeah. So then the second signal they are given x2 of t like this. Just make a note. So it is tracing from -10 to +10. -10 to +10. So it's a rectangular form of functions what they are given. It's a straight line. Okay, so this is also having an amplitude of 2, not 1, it is 2. So this is they are given with respect to second signal x2 of t. Okay, so these are the two signals what they are given for you guys. So you just perform. Let me see, you forget about multiplication. So anyway you got to know idea, but let's keep the concentration addition subtraction first. So let's try to analyze this too, then let me go with the last one. Okay, so let's solve. So keep solving. So do addition of these two. So let's perform the first category what they have asked. So let me divide it to 3 half. So one for addition, one for subtraction, and one last one for multiplication. So anyone tell me how to perform addition now? So what is the scale you will consider, guys? So what I told you, whenever you compared, yeah, good. So you just compare both the signal which is having a maximum duration with respect to negative side as well as positive side, that you can mention. So in general I can mention plus 10 to minus 10 to plus 10. Okay now? Yeah. Okay. Then you can look at here. So I'm performing addition, right? So I'm performing addition. So you have to start with minus 10. So there is no signal towards your first signal. So there is a signal from a second part. At minus 10, there is a signal with amplitude 2. So it means it is like 0 plus 2. Kata. So 0 plus 2. So just move to the same position. So with amplitude of 2. Okay, na? Then tell me what is the thing I should consider till minus 3.
2 only, sir.
Correct, huh? Because this side,
Sir.
yeah, this is there is 0 with no signal, and here there is signal with amplitude 2. It means 0 plus 2 becomes 2. So till I reach my minus 3. So till we reach minus 3, the signal is going to be kept constant. Is it okay to everyone? So till this part, in and outs, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So now tell me what is going to happen at minus 3. Till minus 3 it is fine. So what is going to happen at minus 3? So there is a signal now with a constant increasing. So with amplitude 1. So it means
3.
this 1 plus this 2 becomes 3. Good.
3.
So it means the signal will increase to 3. Okay. Then from minus 3 to plus 3. Is it same answer? Is it 3 only?
Yes.
You can look at here. Here also continuous is there. Here also constant is there. So 1 plus 1 becomes 2. So I can extend my signal like this till 3. So till 3 it is kept constant. So then what is going to happen?
Decrease.
Decrease. So again at 3, what is amplitude?
2, sir.
So it is 2. So it means at 3 the signal. So I told you the logic, right? So constant plus increase or decrease, you should give priority to this 2, not to the constant. Okay. After this, so from this 3 to 10, what is going to happen? So there is nothing here, right? There is nothing here. So here it is 0 plus 2. So like how we did towards this side, so the same way here also. So it means the signal look like this, then it dips at 10. Is it correct? Is it okay to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is what the addition of signal look like. So any doubts anyone with this addition part? Is that okay to everyone? Shall we move on to subtraction?
Yes.
So we have finished addition of two signals, x1 plus x2. Yeah. So now same procedure. So again to do subtraction you want scale. So let's keep a scale same, minus 10 to plus 10. Minus 10 to plus 10. Okay, so now we have to subtract instead of doing addition, guys. So now what is a good thing is going to happen? You should tell me. So from at minus 2, there is an amplitude of 2 with increasing part, and here nothing is there. So I'm subtracting, right? It should be 0 minus 2. So what is the answer?
Minus 2.
So it means the signal will go towards a negative part. So this is my minus 2. Is it okay to everyone? Is it okay, guys? Yeah, next proceed. Then from minus 10 to minus 3, it is going to be kept constant. So shall I retain the position till minus 3 like this? So minus 3 it is kept constant because it is like 0 minus 2, amplitude remains minus 2. Okay. So till here, I hope you understood. So now you should be very, very careful. Now tell me at minus 3. What is the thing you have here?
1 minus 2.
So at minus 3, you have amplitude of 1. I hope you can see here, right? So here, this minus of this. So it means I should perform 1 minus 2. So 1 minus 2 is how much?
Minus
1 minus 2 is minus 1. It means at minus 3, the signal go with amplitude of minus 1. So since it is having a constant term, I should go with that. Arthakti, is it okay? Everyone,
Yes.
is it okay till here? Yeah. So now tell me what is the thing is going to happen after minus 3. So here is having amplitude of 1, here is having amplitude of 2. So it means 1 minus 2. So it will be at minus 1 only. Till where?
Till 3, sir.
3, sir.
Good. So till 3, I am going to retain the signal like this. Okay, na? So now come to at 3. At 3.
0, sir.
Is it 0?
2, 2.
So this
2,
is
sir.
having 1.
Minus 2.
Yeah. So minus 2 means again it will come back to minus 2. Okay, Napa? Then till where? Next procedure after 3. Here 0 is there, here 2 is there. So it's minus 2. It retains its position till
10.
Till 10. Good. So once it reaches 10, what is going to happen? What is going to happen at 10? Look at the graph and tell me here. At 10, constant. It means the signal will go back to this position. So how it was started in the negative part? Is it same way? So any difficulties for anyone to understand how we did subtraction? Is it okay to everyone?
Yes.
Yeah. So for the two signals what they are given x1 and x2, we have performed the addition as well as subtraction. So which you already learned in the earlier category. Now we'll concentrate majorly on the multiplication part. Okay. So now tell me how to do multiplication. See, even if you take a signal duration from minus 10 to plus 10, you can see the graph clearly. See, multiplication means what? You need to multiply the amplitude, correct, Appa? So you can look at here, minus 10 to minus 3, there is no signal itself. So whatever things you multiply to this, it is going to be 0 only. So it means what? From minus 10 to minus 3, what is going to happen to my signal?
0.
So it will be at 0 state only. So you should trace the thing like this. So it will be on 0. Okay, na? Next, at minus 3, you have amplitude of 1. Here you have 2. So 1 into 2 becomes how much?
2, sir.
2, sir.
2. So at minus 3, it is going to reach the amplitude with 2. Okay, na? Fine. Then, so from minus 3 to plus 3, it is having 1. Here it is 2. It means, so till 3, it is kept constant.
Yes.
It is staying in the same amplitude level. Arthak Jindra? Everyone,
Yes,
is it okay? Yeah. So at 3, what you have? At 3. Yes, guys.
Come down.
At 3, it will come down. At 3, it is constant only, right? At 3, it is 1 here. Here it is 2. So it is 1 into 2, 2. It is remaining at the same position at 3. But when it comes to next level, so after 3, you can see there is 0 here.
2, sir.
So it means it will come down, then it will become
Constant.
a constant like this.
Constant.
Sarinappa, is it okay, guys?
Yeah.
Everyone? So this is how your multiplication works. So anybody, any doubts how we did addition, subtraction, multiplication? See why I'm asking, because next level of problem is only multiplication, because you already got idea how to perform addition. So if you want, you can do addition subtraction later. So we'll concentrate only on multiplication. Is it okay to everyone? So
Yes.
anybody, any doubts? If you have, you can ask. Is it okay to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just a second, let me download attendance. Okay, fine. So let's come back. So I will give a signal now. See, whenever you want multiplication or addition, it should be more than one signal, right? So let's try to have more than one signal now. So I hope any doubts, anyone having with the first problem, if you have, you can ask, yeah. Otherwise, let me move on to second problem. Shall I?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So right on the next problem. So we need to perform multiplication for the given signal. So signal I will trace here. So they're given x1, x2 for you. So x1, x2. So I will leave space to write my output. Okay. So let me trace. So they are given 0, 0 is here, then 1, 2, and 3. So corresponding amplitude is 0.5 and 1. Okay. So from 0 there is a ramp function till 1. So 1 either side, both side it is 1 only. Then from 1 to 2 it is kept constant. It is kept constant like this. Then again from 1 to 0.5 at 2 it is dipping. Then 2 to 3 it is kept constant. So once it reaches 3 it is going down. So this is what x1 of t. Is it visible what I wrote to everyone? Is it okay, guys?
Yes.
So this is amplitude of 1. So this is 1 amplitude. Okay, and here it is 0.5 for your reference. So I'll delete that. Okay, now. So this is x1. Then corresponding x2 is also given. Just make a note. So again they are given duration as 0, 1, 2, and 3. So they are given amplitude as 0.5, 1, and 1.5. So you have 3 amplitudes here, 0.5, 1, and 1.5. So from 0 to 1 it is constant with amplitude 1. At 1 it is dipping at 0.5. So again 1 to 2 it is remaining at 0.5. At 2 it is rising to 1.5. Then 2 to 3 it is staying at 1.5. At 3 it is coming down towards 0. So this is your second signal x2 of t. Okay. Yeah. So now the option is with you. Perform multiplication for this. So and tell me how the answer look like. So I want you to perform. For example, if they are given some g of t. So g of t is equals to, so x1 of t into x2 of t is what you're supposed to perform. So sketch this everyone. Let me see what you understood in multiplication. x1 of t into x2 of t. Yeah, plot.
Sir, in the
Sir,
first
for
signal,
x1 of t,
2, is it, what's the amplitude, sir? After 0.5,
At,
is it 0.25 or what, sir?
no, this is exactly at 0.5.
No, after that
Only
in
2
2, sir.
amplitudes.
There.
This
Oh, that's
junction
in
is
0.5.
0.5. Yes,
Okay,
0.5.
then the for 1, sir?
For 1 only. I told no, for 1. Okay, I've written far now. That's why I'm feeling deeply. Let me relate it. Okay, okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
that's why I traced. So for your reference, I'll put dotted lines here. So this is at 1. Okay, and this is at 0.5. Okay, Napa. So here it is at 1.5, 1 and 0.5. Is it visible now?
Yes.
So there is no signal towards negative side, so you need not to worry about the negative part now. So only thing is towards positive side. Yeah. So let me plot x-axis as time. So I want answers from you now, how the multiplication works. So if you analyze, if you're able to solve this, so you'll get an idea how exactly the multiplication works. Let me stop sharing. Let me come back to you. Let me see the answer first, how you written. Once you finish, you can turn on the video and you can show to everyone what output you got, everyone, those who are finished. Abhishek Gowda, 18EC002, you are there?
Yes, sir.
You call me after the class, man.
Okay, sir.
Finished?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Bharat. So 0.1 maximum upper. So 1 then is 0.5 constant, then again 0.75. Good. Yeah, perfect. So others got the same answer what your friend shown?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So let's try to analyze and let's make others also clear. So let me come back here. Yeah. So now you can tell me what all things is going to happen. Just a second. Let me move this side. Yeah. So at 0, do you have any signal, guys? At 0. So because you have to start from 0 is what the thing we should understand. So at 0, nothing is there, right? So it means I will be staying at 0th position only. Okay, now. So now tell me from 0 to 1. So 0 to 1, I told you, if for your reference, just make a rough sketch. So 0 to 1, there is an increased amplitude, and 0 to 1, there is a constant amplitude signal. So first one is having amplitude of 1, second is also having amplitude of 1. So 0 to 1, what is the thing we can
The
make
amplitude
waveform here? Increasing ramp?
increase
Good.
till
So
1.
0 to 1, I am going to take a increasing ramp. Good. Okay. So at 1, anything is there? Yes, it's there. So at 1
Yes,
here it is 1 only. What is the thing here? What is the amplitude here? At 1,
0.5, sir.
0.5. So 1 into 0.5 become 0.5. Good.
0.5.
So at
That
1,
to decrease
I can dip back to 0.5.
0.5.
So this is the amplitude of 0.5. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ? Next 1 to 2. So 1 to 2, here the signal is having constant towards both sides, but amplitude is different. So one is having 1, one more is having at 0.5. It means I'm going to retain my position in same amplitude level 1 to 2. Is it okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So at to 2, one is having amplitude of 1 with increasing, one more is having 1.1 with increasing. So it means it will rise to what? Is it at 1.5? At 2? You're telling no answers from the reply. At to 2, what is the amplitude here?
No, sir. Sir, at
2
it goes to
amplitude.
2.
1.5, sir.
Repeat what I told. At to 2, what is the amplitude here? I think this is at having amplitude of 0.5. This is having 1.5. Sorry, I'm wrong. I am at this
Yes,
position now, correct now? So this is having this point, what I'm moving the cursor, look at there, it is having 0.5 and here it is having 1.5.
One.
So 1.5 into 0.5 is the
0.75, sir.
0.75, sir.
good. So at
0.75.
2, yes, at 2,
0.7.
yes, at 2 it rises to 0.75. So in between this, we have one more amplitude called 0.75. Okay, na at 2 mugita. Then we'll move on 2 to 3. So 2 to 3 again 0.5 is there. Here it is 1.5 is there. So what is the answer again? It retains its position. So 2 to 3 it is going to be at
Yes, sir.
0.5, 0.75 only. Okay, now next at
Yes,
3
sir.
Eldro. At 3 here what
It
is there?
decreases.
Here what is there? So both are
Zero.
having 0. So here it is reaching 0th level. Here also reaching 0th level. So 0 into 0 becomes 0. So at 3 it is going to stay at 0. So this is what the meaning of multiplication of two signals. So this is what the ultimate thing what they have asked for you. So any doubts? Anyone? How to do multiplication now? Is it okay to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So let's try to do one last problem in multiplication. Then we'll move on to the last part of this first module, that is classification of energy signal. So let me go with a new question. So before that, any doubts, anyone? Ilya, is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let me take a new sheet. Okay, read on the question. Find z of t. So you have to solve this problem. Find z of t is equals to, so understand the problem, what are the things involved in that. So x of 2t into, so dot given means it is understood is into only. So y of 2t plus 1. So I hope you got to know what are the things they are given. Correct? So what is the thing they have asked? Is it clear? Clear picture is there,
Yes, sir.
everyone? Good. So what is x of 2t means what, guys?
With the unit function of
What is the
amplitude.
logic? 2t. 2t means what?
Divide by.
What is the name I'm asking here? What is the name? Good. So it is belonging to what? Time scaling. So you should tell
Yes,
the
sir.
heading time scaling. Under time scaling, you have two category. In that it belongs to compression technique. Correct? So what is the thing with respect to 2t plus 1?
Shifting and scale.
Shifting is there.
Advancing
So
and
what type of shifting?
compression, sir.
What type of shifting? Again in shifting you have two category, right?
Advancing, sir.
Good. So advancing by 1 bit delay, and it has to be multiplied with 2 means this is called as what type of rule I told you?
Compression.
Hey,
Compression.
rule 2t plus 3.
Precedence rule.
When you have two concepts,
Precedence.
yeah, precedential rule. Correct, appa? Because it is involving with respect to delaying also and compression also. So you should have awareness. So how it looks. Okay. So put on the given signal. So it is kept constant till here. Then again till 2 it is constant. Then from 2 it is dipping towards 3. So this is your x of t, guys. So what signal I wrote? This is for x of t. Okay. So similarly they have given y of t also. Let me trace it. So just keep writing the things. So this is t. So now we will trace y of t. Let me change the color. So here the amplitude is from -2. Sorry, duration is from -2 to +2. -2, -1, 0, and here it is 1 and 2. Okay. So the signal is from -2 . So this is having amplitude of 1. So 1 to minus 1, it is kept constant. Is it visible, guys, what I'm writing?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is how the signal given. So again, minus 1 to have a ramp function here. So whenever you talk, you unmute, otherwise let it be muted here. Yes. Divyashri, you call me after the class, ma. US number 43. Yeah. Is it visible? Y of t?
Yes.
Everyone? Okay. So
Yes,
this is
sir.
the thing what they are given, and I want you to perform this operation. Yes. Go ahead. So everything is known now. So I want ultimate answer is multiplication. So just go step by step. So x of t is known. So for this x of t, you perform 2t. Mean you have to do what? Compression by 2. It means you have to divide the signal by 2. So x-axis you divide by 2. Then second category is y of t is given. So you perform t plus 1 first. It means you should do time advancing. Then for that, you can perform scaling. Yeah. So after getting that is your next thing. One small change in the question, I am adding minus also here. So y of t is having minus 2t plus 1 here. We just change the question. So it will be like one more addition will be there. Then understand better. Yeah. So minus 2t plus 1. Yeah, solve this. Anyone finish, guys? So let me go back to stop sharing. If any have done, you can.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can turn on the video. Yeah. Yeah, Bharat. It's not visible yet. Yeah. So this is the final answer you're talking.
Yes, sir.
You did for minus 2t plus 1 upper.
Yes, sir.
So you'll get towards positive side. Just go back to up one. Just show me how it is, how minus 2t plus 1 look like. Is it minus 2t plus 1? This one, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Fine. Okay. There is something mistake. Others, is it same answer what your friend is showing?
Yes, sir.
So everyone did x of t first, then you did x of 2t, okay na? So there it is have with respect to compression alpha. So then you went through with t plus 1, so you are given 1 bit advancing. So for that you have done compression, then you have taken a reflection. Sarina? Is
Yes,
it
sir.
so? Okay. So then after multiplying, you are going to get a signal like how we told. Okay. Anybody else got different answer or is it fine? Is it same answer? Jayant? Is it same answer what Bharat got, ma?
No, sir, I'm working on it, sir. Same.
Okay, okay. Solve. Anybody else? Is it done, Ananya?
So Barita then last. So.
Okay. B section guys, Nutan, Lavanya.
Sir,
Same,
same
sir.
answer, sir.
What Bharat showed same Bantapa?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So why I'm asking, because negative side there is a signal, right? So there is no amplitude is what my question.
It
Because
becomes
from
0.
no, actually at -1 you have a
Sir,
signal
because
dipping.
x of t, no signals, sir.
Sir, in x of t, it will be 0, no, sir.
Okay, let me come back to the paint. So for this, okay. Just one set, guys. Just one set. Okay, fine. So for this problem, what you got answer? I think it's right. Yeah, because I missed something in the x of t. That's why I got that answer. Okay, not an issue. So we will take that as next problem. Is it fine? Others, is it completed? Okay, just show that the things what you showed here, because I missed some signal from -1 to 1. That I will take next problem. Okay, not a problem. Yeah, Bharat, you just go back to think what you showed.
Yes, sir.
You just show from x of 2t to everyone here, so that everyone can make a note. X of 2t. So this is a signal, right? So I hope everyone got the thing, no? So what was signal starting at 1, it will go to 0.5, and 2 will go to 1, and 3 will go to 1.5. That is what your friend is showing, x of 2t, that is done. Good. So scaling is done, time compression. Next up, y of t plus 1 plot madidya. Yeah, so y of t plus 1 you can look at here. So the original signal was starting at -2, right? So since we are given 1 bit delay towards negative side, so it has shifted to -3, little bit up, Bharat, little bit up. So you show me that -3. Yeah, good. So from -3 you can look at, so it has been moved. Fine. So then for that, what is the thing is happened here? So you're done compression up, reflection. What did it? This part is what? You're done reflection.
Reflection, sir.
Okay. So then for this you done compression, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is what a signal. Fine. Fine. Now you have to multiply. So since there is no signal towards my x of t, so even though there is a y of minus 2t signal, it is going to be 0. So that's why you just come back to the last part, the last answer, the multiplication part. Yeah. This is multiplication answer. You'll get signal.
Yes,
Is it
sir.
0?
Sir, in left hand side we should not get signal, sir.
This is 0,
We will
Papa.
not get it.
Scratch
what I'm
ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ
asking.
sir ಅದು.
Okay, fine. It's not there, Anta. It's not there. Okay, because you have only towards y of concept. There is no concept from x of t. So that's why the signal goes away. Good. So then at 0, anything is there, guys? At 0? At 0.
0.
It is going to be 0 only. Fine. Then 0 to 1. So 0 to 1, you have a signal with respect to what?
10 bit.
So amplitude towards x-axis 1 and y-axis minus 1. Nah? So 1 into 1
Yes,
become
sir.
minus 1. So 1 into 1 become minus 1. That's why the signal ramp came towards minus 1. Good. So then it is again kept constant. Increase, kept constant. Yes, perfect. Yeah, is it fine to everyone? Everyone got the same answer? The multiplication of signal.
Yes.
So don't worry about
Yes,
this
sir.
negative of it is not there. So only this much part. Okay, now. So let's come back to the same question. Let me make some small change in that. So we'll add something to your input. So let me keep y of t same only. So let me add some extra thing to your x of t, guys. So minus 1 to minus 1. So there is a ramp signal. So the signal is like this. I'm just adding this extra fitting now. This part. Is it visible? Is it okay to everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Solve this. Solve this. Same question. Question is same. So you have to perform x of 2t. Anyhow, you already done everything. You just go ahead with the last part. No, you have to write 2t once again because signal is added here. Anyhow, y of concept is already done. Answer. So this and this, you just multiply and show me what is the answer. So x of 2t into y of minus 2t plus 1.
Yes, sir.
Is it done, guys? Okay. Yeah. So to get downwards. Okay. The previous one, what you showed, you just show that Bharat once more. The previous problem.
Previous answer, sir.
Previous answer. Previous question. So you got downwards only, correct? Huh? Just one set. Just one set. 0 to 0.5. Do you have any signal? 0 to 0.5. Yeah, 0 to 0.5. There is an increasing
sir.
ramp. 0 to 0.5 increasing ramp. What about downward side?
Yes, sir.
0
Downward
to
also, sir.
0.5. Yeah, 0 to 0.5 it is 0, right?
No, sir, it will be negative ramp.
That's what I'm
We have a
asking.
-1 amplitude, sir.
Okay. No, just one set. X of 2t plot ಮಾಡಿರಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ. So there I'm tracing for 0 to 0.5 first, then we'll go to 1. Okay. So 0 to 0.5, there is a increasing ramp with 0.5 amplitude, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So then for y of signal 0 to 0.5, there is a constant signal. At
No,
1.
sir, we have decreasing signal, sir.
At 0.5 taking, I'm asking for 0 to 0.5.
Constant signal, sir.
Constant, correct? So constant,
sir.
and negative means it is equal to 1 alva amplitude adradu.
Yes, sir.
So 1 into 0.5 become 0.5. So since ramp is towards downside, it is going to down. Yeah, correct. So 0 to 0.5, it is down rampward. Good. So then 0.5 to 1. 0.5 to 1, again it is increasing ramp in x of t signal. Correct, appa?
Yes, sir.
What is the amplitude there? What is the
1,
amplitude
sir.
there, guys? 1.
1, sir.
What about here? It's 0, tha? Y of signal 0 intro.
No, sir, there will.
So see, if we show all together, it will be easy to do multiplication here. Yes. Little bit. I want to perform multiplication. So, okay. So I'm doing multiplication for this 0.5, this as well as other one. Okay, good. Now tell me what is a signal at 1? Idya signal? At 1, you have anything from x of t side? So it is having a constant with amplitude 1. Sorry, appa. So then here it is at 1. How much is this much? So I think something. Is this diagram is for -2t plus 1?
Yes, sir, it is
Yes, sir.
correct.
Okay. So it is going to be at -1.5. Yeah, fine. Yeah, it's perfect. It's correct here. Come back to this problem what I gave now. So same thing, you will get negative of, right?
Yes, sir.
This part. So negative point, it was not there that time. So now it is occurring. So towards the negative scaling of x-axis, you have -1, and here also extra amplitude of 1 minus 0.5.
-1, sir.
Okay. So -1 into -1 alva.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you will get towards negative side. Yeah, perfect. Correct. So everyone got the same answer?
Yes.
Sir.
So any doubts, anyone with this? Multiplication part. Is it okay? Just one more thing. So there is one more probability of question for the same thing. Let me add it also. So for the same circuit, I mean x of t and y of t is same. So for this, you just do the last one. So they may ask you to find g of t equals x of t into y of -1 minus t. So I hope there is a slight change in this problem now. Yeah. So perform this. So this is one more possibility. See, for the same question, you can ask different category. So one may be without this minus, only 2t plus 1. One is -2t plus 1, and one more is like this, -1 minus t. Yeah. Perform this and tell me what type of answer you're going to get. So x of t is same, y of t is same signal. So for this, any of x of t is given. So you want to perform minus t, minus 1, minus t. See, I think you can do this operation in two ways I taught you. Do you remember? Everyone? To plot this, you can perform two ways I taught you. Do you remember, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So what was method one I taught you? So one, I can make this as alteration. I can make a shuffle as minus t,
Y of minus T of
minus t, minus 1. Sign up. So it means you have to perform t minus 1, that is your delay part. Then for that negation you should do. That is one thing. Right now. So similarly, I taught you one more thing. Instead of going for this, so you can do directly also I told what you want. So whatever y of t is there, you plot y of minus t for that. Sorry, na? Correct, na, yeah? So whatever y of t you have, for this you plot y of minus t means negation. For that answer, you perform minus 1. Minus 1 means what? Minus 1 means what? If it was plus 1, you should have given delay. If it is minus 1, you should give advance. That's it. Is it clear? Everyone? If you are having any one option also, not an issue. Don't go both together. Either you go with this method or go with this method. You'll get same answer. If you want to just verify. So t minus 1. So for this, if you do t minus 1, this waveform will come here. So it will start like this. So I'll just write roughly. It look like this. Everyone. So minus 2 to minus 1 will shift in this side. So I'm delaying. So this will go to 2 to 3. This will come at 2 to 3. Is it okay? Is it okay to others? Perform t minus 1. Then you can do negation of that. You can do negation of that. That will tell you the answer. Okay. So just do multiplication of these two signals and tell me what is the answer. So just solve this and tell me what is the answer. So whichever you are feeling comfortable, do with that, guys. So whether you go to t minus 1 and then negation also fine, or do.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Then, sir.
Is it over? Yeah. Yeah. You can
Yes,
share your
sir.
screen. You just show from the beginning there. So any of x of t is same input. So you want to perform y of. You're done y of t minus 1, then negation upon.
Yes, sir.
So this signal, what it is? Just one sec. Yeah. You just tell me what are the things you've done here.
Yes, sir.
little bit blur, Bharat. You just focus clearly.
This is x of t, sir.
Okay.
Same as previous answer. And for
Okay.
first I have done t minus 1, sir, here.
Okay, so you are given delay by 1 bit. Good. Then you done reflection for that.
And, yes, sir. After that, I done negation. And now I multiply it, sir.
One second.
From
One
minus
second.
1.
Just one second. One second. You just show me back that t minus 1. T minus 1.
T minus 1, sir.
Okay. So t minus 1. Okay. Little bit above 1 tane. T minus 1. Okay. If you do reflection, what type of reflection you have done? You have done downward.
Yes, sir.
It should be reflection means towards x-axis. So whatever things your right hand will come left hand will come right hand, Papa.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
done reverse. You done minus y of t madidya. That is why I asked.
Yes, sir.
So this part is wrong. Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
So you need to perform that towards reflection, not towards folding. You done folding.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. You just change that. Yeah. Anybody else done? Yeah, Lavanya. Okay, yeah. So y of t minus 1, good. So then you have taken minus apadike. Reflection ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ?
Yes.
You can show little bit down that sheet. Little bit down. So y of minus 1 minus t in ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಡೆ ತೋರಿಸಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅದು. Yeah, signal, you done reflection. So you're done what I told, no? It has been reflected. Yes, next. So multiplication of these two, what is the answer here? What is g of t you got? Waveform is not visible, Lavanya. G of t. You move the sheet. You move the sheet up. I think you done somewhere mistake. No, you won't get increase decrease RAM. So negative part. Okay, let me show how the answer will be. Just one sec. Okay, you can stop sharing. I think somewhere we're doing multiplication. Is it same answer others also got?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Is it done, Bharat?
Yes, sir.
You just focus back. You also done, Arshita? You just show me what is the answer you got, Bharat. Is this the answer?
Yes, sir.
So positive side is okay. Positive side is correct. Negative side also will get. The same way you will get one more triangle from minus 1 to 0.
Yes, sir. Minus 1 to 1.
Same triangle what you wrote, no, Bharat, 0 to 1, same replica will
Yes,
come
sir.
from minus 1 to 0. So there is a signal from minus 1 to 0. Just check out. Yeah, you just show back that, Arshita. It won't go downwards, I think. It will come upwards only. You just go to last answer. I think it is up only. Okay, you just check out the trace once more. Show me from the beginning. So x of t, okay. So y of t agide. Then you have taken t minus 1, okay. So replica madra. Okay, replica aito. Okay, now do multiplication properly. So you just yeah, do multiplication of x of t and minus 1 minus t. You have muted yourself, Arshita. You just unmute yourself.
Sir, yeah, till 1 minus 1 no signal exists. So it will be no signal exists. It will be 0,
only.
sir.
Okay, correct.
Minus,
So at
minus 1 the
minus
signal
1 check madappa. One nimisha.
Minus
At
1.
minus 1, just one sec. So at minus 1 you have a signal with ramp downwards with -1,
Yes, sir.
correct? Sorry, na?
Yes, sir.
So, okay, come back to that y of part. -1, -2.
1 second, sir.
Yeah, others keep checking parallel what I told.
Sir, it is visible, sir.
I think it got stuck here. I can
Just
see
a
only
second,
the.
sir. Now, sir.
Yeah, now visible. At -1 ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ 1 ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಇದೆ, okay. ಅಲ್ಲಿ -1 ಇದೆ, so it came when negative is. No, here.
Constant ಇದೆ, sir.
So no, constant ಇರ್ಲಿ. What is the amplitude? I think it's -1 only, ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Yes, sir. -1.
Yes, sir.
sir.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ. Then -1 into -1 +1 ತಾನೆ?
Yes, sir.
Correct, Naya?
+1. Yes, sir.
So
Above, sir.
the triangle what you wrote, it should be coming above. I hope everyone got the mistake. ಅದು ಬರ್ಬಿಡು, ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರಿ. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಬರ್ದ್ಬಿಡು. Everyone will understand.
Okay, sir. I'll write now.
Yeah, you just trace it. See, the amplitude at -1 is -1 in first signal. Similarly, -1 in second signal. So minus into minus becomes plus. So that's why I told it will coming towards positive side. Is it okay to everyone?
Yes,
So
sir.
the final answer ತೋರ್ಸಪ್ಪ ಹರ್ಷಿತ. So I
1
think
second,
right hand
1
side everyone
second.
got correctly. Bari. Right hand side everyone got correctly. I think left hand side is where you done mistake. Okay. So I hope everyone understood the logic how to perform multiplication. Mail ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಹರ್ಷಿತ diagram.
Sir.
ಈ ಟ್ರಯಾಂಗಲ್ 0 to 1 ಹೆಂಗ್ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ಯಾ? ಸೇಮ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ -1 to 0 ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಈ ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ಯಾ?
Sir.
Drop down. Sheet ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಹಾಕು. Okay, fine. Yeah, now it's perfect. So this is how it looks. So -1 to -3 it is 0. Again from -1 towards positive also 0. So you should mention that constant signal there. ಅದನ್ನ trace ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಹರ್ಷಿತ.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
So -1 in the -3, trace it to 0. Similarly, +1 into +3, you can trace it to 0. So that is how the signal look like. I hope everyone got the logic. Is it okay to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So we'll stop here. So you can